I'm your host, Thomas, and we moving it right along, family. We got my girl Kendra G. As always, family, you know I ain't seen much of it. She on the same planet with us. She looking for herself a man. Let's see if we can help her out, fellas.
Oh, perfect. We can see you, and you got good light. You're ready. I like this. What's your name, baby?
My name is Jasmine.
Jasmine, where you calling us from?
Georgia.
Okay, Georgia. How old are you?
35.
And what do you do for a living?
I am a claims examiner for an HVAC company.
Claims examiner?
Yes.
Do you have any kids?
That's my 9 to 5, and my passion is art. So I'm an author as well, a choreographer, but the way I make money is claims examiner.
Okay. So Jasmine, Georgia, 35, claims examiner, also an author and a choreographer?
Yes.
Okay. You have any kids?
I have one 8-year-old daughter.
Okay. And what's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Cancer.
Have you ever been married?
I have not.
Okay. All right, let's do it. They say she pretty. They like your hair color. We got Jasmine, Georgia, 35, Cancer, claims examiner, author. She's also an author and a choreographer. Mom to an 8-year-old, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
A man of God, a man who is a leader that knows how to lead, like without being aggressive but assertive. A man that doesn't mind.
First thoughts. Nice looking woman. Nice looking woman. 34, 35. Single mom. Look, I want to hear more.
Leading by example. He can have kids. He just has to be willing to accept mine as his own. A man who has a good relationship with his family and with women. It's okay if he's been married before, but he has to have a good background with his toxicity. Can't have that.
Your deal breakers.
Deal breakers. Any domestic violence. I'm not into cigarette smoking, excessive drinking. Deal breakers. Other than that, I mean, everything is like negotiable. It just depends on the person. I'm willing to compromise with them, but I don't want.
Baby girl, you got 8-year-old. You can't just be looking for no provider. And don't tell us what you're good for. You're sitting here telling us what you want. All right? Look, you 35 years old, man, been trying. We don't want to hear that. All right? Don't come here with that shit. Tell us what you got. All right? You get to telling us what you want, and you want a provider. What you think, a provider don't get nothing? You think that's what providers go around looking for? Nothing? Providers don't want nothing. So who told you this? Who told you these lies?
Someone who's overpowering or doesn't know how to collaborate. Someone who's
fair use, family. Fair use.
Closed-minded to a lot of things. I would prefer someone who has good communication skills. So if they don't have any of that, no.
Okay. Now, should he look a certain way?
Fellas, remember, good communication skills mean you agree with her. All right? If you don't agree with her, you don't have good communication skills. So you know I never had good communication skills.
I'm more in tune with what's inside. Body style doesn't matter. Like height isn't a big thing to me. I would prefer someone who's my height or taller. I'm 5'2", so it's pretty easy to get taller than that. But I believe the heart makes up the person. So well, no, let me take that back. I've only dated black men. I prefer black men. So if anything like that, that's about it.
Okay, only black men. What's your ethnicity?
I'm African American.
Oh, okay, black man. So should he make a certain amount of money?
He has to have a job, and he has to want to grow in his income. But we can work on that. If I'm looking for marriage, so we can we can collaborate our income.
Girl, you ain't gonna take no man and build him into nothing. He is who he is. And he ain't gonna become nothing extra so he can get somebody baby mama, all right, who ain't doing nothing. Talking about she gonna build him up. What you gonna do, run your mouth to him? That's what you gonna do, keep nagging him, jump on his back, trying to get him to be some entrepreneur that he don't want to be. He ain't interested in being. All right, he just told you that you get the chopping in them cheeks. All right, but he ain't into that. All right, he is who he is, and he ain't gonna become that so he could get you some chick who can't do much except this. Keep wanting stuff.
Come together.
Tell us what you got.
Okay.
Let's do the Kendra Cam.
All right.
Okay, do you know what that is? Kendra Cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
Have to put on real clothes for a second.
You can't be calling me with no clothes on, child.
Because I'm actually
Put
working.
on some pants, girl. You got to put on something.
And my shirt has a little stain on it, however, it will work.
Let me see. Okay.
I'm little.
We see you, boo. Okay. So now, Jasmine, should the man be in Georgia?
Oh.
It's nice, baby girl. All right, ain't enough to get you to get that attitude off. That's something that need to be honest to be able to talk to you. All right, for you to have some sense. No. It ain't gonna get you none of that. All right.
Well, if he's not in Georgia, he has to be willing to travel at least like once or twice every couple of months. I prefer Georgia.
Okay. Get back into the center. You were set up so good.
Oh, sorry.
What kind of man is that you see once or twice every couple of months? Girl, look, you're looking for a sponsor. All right, you're gonna get one that's about as much as you've been getting one. All right, that's about how much they end up paying for what you got. About as much as they've been paying for it. It ain't gonna start costing more.
I mean, you could have stayed there. I don't want you to be too close to the middle.
Okay.
There we go. So you don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
July.
July, okay. 3 flaws you have to work on.
Knowing when to let go.
Okay.
Overthinking. And dang it. That's about it. That leads to a lot of different things. So those 2 right there, I think, can that count for 3?
No, they can't count for 3, and you ain't even say 2. There ain't no goddamn flaws, girl. You out of your mind, so let you tell it you perfect. You sitting there dead broke, busted and disgusted, can't be trusted. He better not trust you if he know what I know. All right, listen, you got you right here, some busted up hood rat baby mama trying to get this whack ass game off on some dude. Listen, girl, you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't told us shit. You ain't good for nothing. Evidently, you got a couple more minutes before I'm done with you, and you better tell us something. Start talking.
What did you say?
Overthinking and knowing when to let go.
Okay, no one to let go. Okay. I'll give you grace because we're almost out of time. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I bring peace. I'm a good best friend before anything. I think that adding me to the team would be adding a support system. I think that a lot of men need that, and they don't get acknowledged enough. I'm bilingual in my love languages, so it's a pretty good task that I can take on. I don't have to translate a lot of things. I'm understanding, and yeah, I think I'm a good catch all around.
Okay, so this very distinguished gentleman that you just asked for not gonna get nothing. He gonna get some little chick that weigh too much. That's what he gonna get. Some little cute chick that weigh too much. That's all he gonna get. Nothing else. All right, and some dude, 8-year-old little girl he really want to be dealing with some dude, 8-year-old girl in the climate that we live in? Hell no, he don't. No, no, no. And for a guy who would be brave enough and crazy enough to accept a situation like yours, you ain't gonna give him shit. You're gonna give him what you expect from him, and that he be some provider, and you get to kick your feet up. Yeah, okay. You keep on dreaming. You keep on dreaming. We're gonna keep on trying to make it.